We'll start with you, Shauna. Just your thoughts heading into this SEC, the postseason. Get a lot of a break, right? You guys play the 11th. So what's the prep time from now until then? What's the schedule like?
You know, I'm actually really glad we have a bit of a period where we can come back home and work. I thought we've learned a lot through the regular season, and obviously this is the most exciting time of the year where I feel like our team is actually catching its stride. And it's been, you know, we're working on the little tiny things that we need to tidy up to be able to give ourselves a chance to win.
And Kajal, what about you? What's your schedule looking like? How many practice rounds are you going to play until then?
I think we're going to try and get all our hard work in now. We're all really excited for postseason. It's what we all work for. So focusing on the things that you could improve on during season and making sure we don't make the same mistakes that we did before.
How do you feel like the season's gone for you so far? I mean, we'll touch on the tournament in a second, but just overall, how do you feel like this year has been?
I think it's gone really, really, really fast. I think I've played pretty consistent golf, which is nice to see. I know we had really 2 good wins in the beginning of the year with the team, which we celebrated really well. And yeah, I think our team has a great postseason coming forward.
Take me through that Mountain View tournament, your first collegiate career win. How did that feel to get that under your belt?
It felt amazing. Like, you don't know if you're going to win ever a college tournament, so just knowing that I've won once and that I can do it again and that I have the belief of my teammates and my coaches in me. So it was a really good feeling.
How did you feel like you were playing? Was it just like you were just lights out?
I think I put the hard work in before. My game it felt really good going in. Like each facet of my game, I putted the ball really well, which really helped too.
What did you see from her in that tournament?
You know, when I look at the stats, she was 100% inside of 5 feet, and you can usually equate that to winning. And she, like she said, great putting. Her game has been trending. I always tell her, you know, she's finally learning how to manage a golf course better. And it just shows after 3 years, you can really see the hard work and the learning and the openness to getting better starting to pay off.
And it's always not just one golfer. You got a team there.
Mm-hmm.
You guys are ranked inside the top 25. I think it's 17. Yeah, I've seen some scatter polls, but 17. How do you feel like this team as a whole is doing heading into postseason?
You know, we've had a couple different lineups, which has been fun to be able to see everybody compete. You know, our older girls, you have Kajal, Julia Gregg, Ella Anacona. They've just been staples in our lineup and have a lot of experience, and I think they're really pulling along our younger girls. We're a young team. We're going to only lose 1 senior. So we've had a lot of time together, a lot of time to grow and learn, and I'm excited about it. I mean, it's we transitioned into some match play, so we're just really trying to work that into our practices. And, you know, the SEC's deep, and I think we have the people to give ourselves a chance to win another one.
That was my next question, was the conference as a whole is just so good. And South Carolina, and I think they won last week. Mm-hmm. When you look at the field in the SEC, how does it stack up this year?
You know, it's a national championship-like field. You know, we do have to play our best golf to give ourselves an opportunity to be there on Sunday, and they know that, and that's why we build our schedule. It's one of the toughest in the nation, so week in and week out, you got to bring your A game, and you got to be sharp, and, you know, if you get behind, it's hard to make it up. So we've been battle-tested a bunch, and our girls are ready.
And what do you love most about playing SEC golf?
I think that you know that you're playing against the best in the country, so you can really see where your game is at. It's always good to play against good competition.
Did you ever imagine growing up you would be playing at this level here in Arkansas?
Probably never in my wildest dreams, no. I'm so glad that I ended up where I am. I love it here, and I wouldn't change a thing.
Who's a golfer you model yourself after on tour or growing up, or who was one golfer you really looked at and tried to emulate? Growing
up, I've always watched Tiger play. I think pretty much everyone's answer, but that's my answer. I really love Jordan Spieth and the way that he putts, so I guess I've worked a lot on my putting to hopefully make as many putts as he did when he was in his prime.
Now you have this 11-day, 10-day break, I guess it is 11, whatever the number. What are you most looking forward to, though? Are you antsy, like this is too long of a break? Or do you want to play like tomorrow, or do you enjoy having time to prepare?
I enjoy the time. Anytime that I get to train with my coaches, I think it helps my game even more. So just preparing, and I mean, I am a little antsy, but I think everyone is. As
a coach, when you look at that gap, is that normal? Because I had never played competitive golf before, so is it tough to have a week and a half off? after your last tournament heading into a huge match?
You know, we played 2 straight weeks in a row. We came home for 2 days and went back out again. So I really have valued this time so they can get caught back up in school. We want to try and make the distractions minimal. So making sure they're good in school, making sure they're healthy, recovered, and then it gives us a little bit of time where we don't play match play all year. So it's like we've got to transition our mindset to get to that place. So it gives us a little bit of time to work on that and put that into play. And I think it's a great time of year to have a minute, and we get to watch the Masters on TV and have some really good golf to watch. So it's a win-win for everybody. It gives us a chance to get ready.
I like asking a lot of coaches and players this because it seems like Arkansas, just the support around every program is huge. And it's when football is doing great, all these coaches are on football, all these coaches are on basketball. Do you feel that camaraderie as well, where every coach and program supports each other?
I've been here a long time, 20 years, and I can tell you this is the most connected group of sports and coaches that I've seen in my career here, and it's a tribute to Hunter. He really does live out the one Razorback theme, and we just, we have a head coaches thread, we text each other, and it's really fun to have that support, and all teams are firing, and it's just a really special time to be a Razorback.
And what do you think about that, Kajal? Do you, in the student-athlete perspective, do you feel that too?
Yes, definitely. I think being around like the Jones Center, being around other people that are doing well, we all support each other. We'll congratulate each other after a big win or something. So I think it's definitely heading up.
The last question for me is always the same for everybody. Is there something I didn't ask each of you, that's something you want to add about the upcoming SEC tournament? Maybe something I didn't ask, something you want to just add?
Is there anything you want to add, Kajal? I just say that this is the time of year that we work so hard to get to, and it starts in August. It's been a long journey. Golf is a fall and a spring sport, and we're excited to get to Birmingham and give ourselves a chance to win another SEC championship.